Okay, we're going to look at rational expressions. We're going to look at multiplying and dividing in this video. So a lot of it's about simplifying rational expressions. It's really what it comes down to. When you simply have multiplication and division, you simply can look at ways of doing reducing the fractions or canceling. So in this example, so when you're looking at this right here, we've got a product. There's a times. I'm going to first factor these, and don't be tempted because one of the common mistakes is students start canceling things, but it's addition. You cannot cancel across addition or subtraction. They have to be products. So that part's really important. First part, I'm going to look at these terms right here, and I notice I could take out a 2x. Here, there's nothing in common I could take out. Nothing in common in this one. On this one, I could take out 2x squared. Okay, so after I factor them out, I'm left with x squared minus x minus 12. Of course, this factors to x minus 4, x plus 3. This one will be x minus 4, x plus 4. This one will factor to x plus 4, x minus 1. Then here, we have 2x plus 1 times x plus 3. So it's going through the possibilities. Now, if you get stuck on one problem like this, you just have to kind of think. One thing is the sign ends in a positive. So I know two numbers are multiplied by itself. Both numbers are going to be the same sign, either both positive or both negative. They're both positive here. There's only one way of getting 2. There's only one way of getting 3. So I could try 3 here and 1 here. But if I check my middle terms, I get 3x plus 2x. That's 5x. So I know that one doesn't work. So I'm going to make this one a 1 and this one a 3. Now I've got 6x plus x. Now another thing that also helps, this one over here was relatively easy to factor, as was the x squared minus 16. So if I'm looking for factors, and this one wasn't that bad either. So I'm down to this one, and I'm thinking, okay, I want something that's most likely going to cancel. Well, I know it ends in 3. I see an x plus 3, so x plus 3 is a good chance it's going to be a factor. And that's the kind of things you look for. Okay, so now when I start to cancel, I can cancel x here, one of the x's here. I can get rid of the x minus 4, get rid of x minus 4, get rid of x plus 4, get rid of x plus 4, get rid of x plus 3, get rid of this x plus 3. So it leaves me with a 2 and an x minus 1 on top. And on the bottom, I just have 2x plus 1. Then I can multiply this across. You could actually leave it in factor form if you wanted to. Again, watch out for the temptation to want to reduce this. This does not reduce. Again, you cannot cancel with addition subtraction there. These are all products. It's x plus 4 times x minus 1. So I'm able to cancel because I'm taking this whole thing that's being multiplied. Here, this one I've got the minus 2 with it, so when I cancel it, it's still connected with this piece, so you have to be careful. Okay, division. Well, the only change on division is we need to take the second fraction and flip it over. So again, I'm going to look at things in common, and I'm going to flip over the second fraction at the same time. Here, I could take out an x. There's nothing I could take out of this bottom one. On this one over here, I could take out an x, and there's nothing I can take out of this one. Okay, now this time, and I flipped it over at the same time. Well, I'm going to be able to see it. I'll be able to cancel the x's, so I could even do that at this point if I wanted to. Now I want to see about factoring these. Okay, so these ones are a little bit harder to factor, so I'm just going to kind of take them. And at least to get 5x squared, the only way to do it is 5x and x. The signs are the same. I want to get a middle term of 16, so if I did 15 and 1. Okay, which kind of makes sense because I can see that 5x plus 1, see how those cancel. Now on this one, I have 3x, only way I can get this one, and then I have x. Now I've got negative 20. Now if you got really stuck and you forgot how to do these things, remember you can go back to like our generic rectangle I know that I have to have 3x squared and negative 20. Multiply these two together, I get negative 60x squared. Then in these two have to multiply to give me negative 60x squared as well. So when I'm looking at my numbers, I need to see about getting negative 60. So when I multiply these together, well, I've got 3x and negative 20. That would actually, I want them to add to 11. So that's kind of the key thing. I need these two to add to 11, but multiply to give me negative 60. Well, if you think about your terms, and the one that's going to work is 15 times negative 4. Multiplying those two together will give me negative 60, but 15 plus negative 4 is going to give me 11. So I'm going to put 15x here, and I'll put negative 4x here. Then I can factor across. I get 3x, get an x times negative 4, 3x times 5, and then I've got my factors. So I know this one's going to be 3x minus 4, and then x plus 5. Now, even if I wanted to do that same thing with this one, now my numbers are getting kind of big. But if I think about it, I could probably figure it out because I know that most likely things are going to cancel. So I want to look at this and think, okay, how are things going to cancel? Well, I've got the last sign is a positive, so both the signs are the same. They're both negative. Well, I've got minus 4. The 3x minus 4, most likely that one's going to cancel. So I'm going to try putting 4 here. Well, only way to get positive 40 is negative 4 times negative 10. Okay, let's check, see if my middle term works. I have negative 4x plus negative 30x. There's negative 34. So even when something's a little harder to factor, use the clues of the problem to kind of help you out. Okay, so this gets us down to these terms. Now again, we're going to start seeing what we can cancel. So I can cancel the x, cancel the 5x plus 1, cancel the 3x minus 4. Okay, and nothing else cancels. Now I've got x plus 3 times x minus 10 over x plus 5. You might be able to leave your answer this way, but just in case, the answer is multiplied out. We can just multiply this out. So we get x squared. I get negative 10x plus 3x is negative 7x minus 30 over x plus 5.